Could this be the greatest channel ever created for dads to share their ideas on parenting? Or is it possibly the greatest channel ever created for truly new golfers to talk about what it's like to be new to the game, where you can get tips on getting better at both those things? If you guys stick around, I promise we'll tell you what we're about here at DadGolfCo, tell you a little bit about what we're trying to achieve, and hopefully you guys stick around long enough to grow with us. What's up, everyone? I'm Mike G with DadGolfCo. I want to tell you a little bit about what we're trying to do here. DadGolfCo is a community of dads where we want to be dads first, subpar golfers second. And by subpar, I don't mean that I'm really, really good at golf and shoot below par a lot. I mean subpar as in I am not great and I'm doing my best to get some enjoyment out of the game while getting a little bit better at the same time. I love being able to get out there, love having a good time with my friends out on the course. Nice to be out in nature, having fun, doing something a little bit competitive, but also being aware of the fact that I'm a dad. I'm a full-time dad with 2 girls, work full-time. My wife works full-time. Time is a commodity. And so what we're trying to do here is create a place that you can share ideas about how to get better about golf, but more importantly, for dads to have a safe space to share their ideas and learn from other dads of what their experience has been like as a dad. And hopefully we can get better as dads, as partners, and as men within this community together. Again, we are starting this from scratch. This is something new for me. I've never done YouTube, never done anything like this, but we're going to grow this thing together. The reason why I wanted to develop something like this, focusing on us being better dads first, is because I don't know about you, but when my wife was pregnant, it was during COVID. We signed up for all the classes, and of course, everything got canceled. I had no experience with kids. I didn't have any siblings growing up, so didn't really know what to do with a baby, didn't know how to change a diaper, none of those things. So I wanted to take all the classes to try and be the best dad that I could possibly be and best partner supporting my wife through the process. And with everything being canceled, we had to resort to, as most of us do, YouTube. I searched through tons and tons of YouTube videos, looked through a bunch of different resources, trying to figure out how the heck to do this thing. How do I become a really good dad that creates an environment for kids to be great people as they grow up, and also become a better version of myself and the best version of a partner I can be for my wife. And so what I found is there was tons of videos of women coming together and sharing what it's like to be a mom, sharing the experience of being pregnant, sharing the what's to expects and all those kind of things. And I had no problem sitting there watching them. But I know there's some of you out there that are still a little held back by your masculinity, that don't want to sit there and watch a mom talk to you about what it's like to be a mom, when really what you want to know is what it's like to be a dad. Listen, I'm here for the ladies getting together and sharing their experiences. They do a wonderful job of it, and it was a phenomenal resource for me as I was trying to figure out what to expect, being a new parent, being a new father, having 2 little girls, being a man and having no idea what it's like to be a girl, right? I wanted to find as much information as I could. So I sat and combed YouTube for everything that I could possibly find and watch. Every night I'd watch some before I got to bed. I'd watch them during the day, all kinds of stuff. But what I found, what was a common theme, is that women do a fantastic job of coming together and share real life experiences when it comes to being a mom. Men do a crap job of coming together and doing the same. Now, that's not to say that something doesn't exist, right? There's a lot of really cool dads out there creating content for dads, giving you a real world look at what it's like, some of the struggles, some of the things that they have a hard time with, the difficulties of trying to get a toddler to listen to you, right? All the things that you go through as a parent. There's a lot of really good stuff out there for dads now, but not nearly as much as there is for women. And I think we need to do more as men, coming together, sharing ideas, kind of having a place where we can be vulnerable and we can talk about what our experience is really like. where we don't have to beat on our chest and be a caveman, but we can actually be vulnerable and talk about the pains, the struggles, the sadness, the depression, things that we go through trying to be a good dad, a good man, and a good partner to our significant others, right? And so that's what we're trying to do here. We want to build a community of dads. And again, in DadGolfCo, the co stands for community. It's not a company or anything along those lines. I really just want to create a space, a safe space for guys to be vulnerable, destigmatize some of these general norms that we see of what a good father is. I don't know about you all, but I know I see with more and more men of my generation, we want to be more involved in our kids' lives. We don't want to just be the primary breadwinner, right? We want to be on the ground, getting dirty with our significant other, taking care of these kids the best way that we can, sharing our emotions, sharing our feelings, creating good humans. And that's what we're trying to do here at DadGolfCo. We want to create a space where you don't have a problem sharing something that you've gone through, and a place where maybe you can learn or pick up a little bit something from somebody who's already gone through it. And with that being said, what we're going to be doing here and the type of content we're going to be creating is going to be geared towards just that. I'm going to take random dads, random professionals in the field. We're talking pediatricians, maybe psychologists, things of that nature, out on the golf course with me. A place that is generally a place where people like to talk a lot, like to be open, like to talk about real life. And so we're going to take that environment and we're going to turn it into a place where we can get better as men and better as dads. We're going to talk to all kinds of individuals from all shapes, sizes, walks of life, you name it. Dads, we're going to bring on the channel. We're going to get out there. We're going to hit the ball around. We're going to talk about their experiences, ask them questions, and hopefully something resonates with you, something sits with you that you never thought of, something helps you a little bit. And if we can do that, then we've been successful here at DadGolfCo in giving you a space where you maybe get a little bit of entertainment, but also learn a little bit something that you can maybe apply to your situation and take with you on your journey of becoming a better dad, becoming a better man, becoming a better spouse. And that's really what we're trying to do here, as well as get a little bit better at this game of golf that we enjoy so much. So I'll also have my golf instructor on here from time to time. Can't wait for you guys to meet him. He'll give us some tips, some tricks, things for real beginner golfers. I don't know about you guys, but when I go on YouTube and watch these videos for high handicap golfers and things of that nature, it's usually geared towards people that are like 30 handicap, 30 plus. When I first started 7 months ago, I was a 56, 58 handicap. That to me is a high handicap golfer, someone who's just getting into the game, someone who can really benefit from real simple things that give them some real value adds quick into their golf game. And we'll certainly talk about some of those items here on the channel. Additionally, at the end of every video, I'm going to try to give you a dad tip, whether it be a recipe that my girls really like or that's really simple and time saving, something that we've utilized from a parenting tool, whether it be a technique or a toy or something that our girls enjoy a lot. We'll certainly talk about things like that, as well as occasional golf tips to make sure that you're getting some golf benefit out of this as well. We'll try to talk about equipment. We'll certainly go over the what's in the bag. Check out that video here, and equipment that I get some use out of as a dad who is strapped for time and is trying to be effective and intentional with my time and want to get a little bit better at the game as well as become a better parent. Talk about all the tools and tricks that we utilize around that. Again, check out the what's in the bag video for my #1 tool that I found that I can utilize all the time to help me get a little bit better at my game. And I think it has been the reason why I've been able to go from a 56 handicap down to a 36 handicap in 7 months. Granted, you're new, you're going to improve quickly, but I really think this is a handy thing that doesn't just benefit me as a high handicap golfer, but also would benefit anyone with their golf game. But again, at DadGolfCo, we want to just create that space for us to share ideas. Appreciate your guys' support. I want to make sure you stick around. Please smash the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up here for what we're doing. And share your comments and ideas below. Again, I'm a full-time dad, full-time working. Both my wife and I are very busy, but I want to make sure that I'm replying to your comments, make sure that we're all sharing ideas here and we're continuing to grow this thing. I really think this is going to be a lot of fun for you guys. Really excited for you to see what we're doing here. Please stick around. Please subscribe. We appreciate the support. Can't wait to show you guys what we have coming.